morning and welcome back to the channel. It is 7:45 on a Sunday morning. It's the 1st of August and I'm on my way to Fried Eggs. Fried Eggs 4 to be precise, up in Cannock. That's just under 2-hour drive, so I am running about 45 minutes late, which is a bit shit. That's mostly because I'm just not used to being ready and out of the house at this time of morning, and we had some friends over yesterday and, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm not fuzzy-headed because I didn't have too much to drink last night, but I was up late. So I'm fuzzy-headed from that point of view, but I feel alert, awake, ready to go, and I'm quite excited. It'll just be great to meet some people, to talk about 996s, just see how my car compares against others. I've not really stood next to another 996 of a similar era, and just gone, mine cost $6.5 grand, how much did yours cost? Let's just see. And also, great news on the overheating. Not overheating, running hot. So thank you to everybody who reached out and gave me some pointers about cleaning out the radiators, and that they generally just run a little bit hot. So about cleaning out the radiators, I've never done it. I've never looked at them, and I'll look at that when I get back from Fried Eggs. But the fix was, thank you to Flat 6 Jack. What it was is what I suspected, and he confirmed it with whatever testing he did, is that it was one of the resistors, but also one of the fans just wasn't working. So he's replaced that, and I think he's replaced both the resistors. I haven't looked at he hasn't sent me the invoice yet, so I need to look at that. But also, so that means, and I drove it. I drove it back yesterday, only yesterday. So the last time I drove it was to pick it up from his, and I got stuck in traffic, and the temperature didn't move from normal. It was locked. So I'm really relieved. I haven't checked the tire pressures. That's pretty bad. So now I'm just gonna sit and drive for 2 hours, and hopefully. Get there at a reasonable time, not miss any of the particular events, be able to grab a nice coffee, because Lee Sibley did say to me, I did ask him specifically, will there be any artisan coffees? Oh, 2 magpies. The worst road ever. So let's go, and I'll switch back on when I'm nearer. Speak to you in a bit. So after a slight interlude, I'm back. I've just been to Fried Eggs 4 in Cannock. Great event, met some amazing people. John, Stuart, Alex, Lee Sibley, the 911 guy, and the people who at Charade Accident Repair Centre. Oh my god, some of the work that they do in restoration, the owner Steve, his history with cars, and the expertise in the spray room, ridiculous. Some of the cars that they're working on, really amazing. Obviously I was drawn to the 1968 or 66, and the 1966 plate, but it looked like a 68 car. That I was drawn to was a 911, which I'll try and insert some pictures of. And once again, in typical flat cap driver fashion, I didn't take any videos or pictures. I was too busy chatting away, and that's the whole problem. That is why my YouTube channel is not going to be a success, because I don't treat it like a business. I'm treating it purely like a hobby, and I need to treat my hobby like a business if I want it to be successful. I don't mean as in it will be my occupation. I just don't think I don't have access to the cars. I'm not selling a lifestyle like TG or someone like that. I don't have a warehouse of cars like Shmee, and I'm not, who I've only found out about recently, I don't have the space to just buy random stuff, or the money to buy random stuff like hoovies. My channel MO is just me. There isn't anything else other than just me chatting what's happening right now. So I need to think about what. No, I don't. I just need to run it as a business. That's it. That's what I need to do. Where am I going? It's this one, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Give it the beans. So that's what I need to do. The great thing is, on a side note before I forget, is that yes, the temperature was rock solid. I did get stuck in traffic. Everything was absolutely fine. So thank you to Jack. It was a 2-hour journey. It wasn't baking hot. It was kind of 16 degrees because it was 7 a.m. that I started out. But anyway, Friday X4, brilliant event. Lots of 996 owners. Mine was totally the crustiest car there, but there was one that was almost exactly like this one. I think it might have been like a 2000 maybe. No, it wasn't, but it was like a brand new car. Oh my god. And it just showed me what mine could be, but I'm not the one to put it to that. It just looked like, I mean, even the inside of the wheels were clean, and all the wheels were immaculate. Every seal, every edge was just perfect. Just ridiculously detailed, brilliant looking car. Same colour as mine, but yeah, I couldn't commit to getting something to that level. But yeah, just a great community, and you know, there's a whole load of cars there that you look at and you go, do you know what, a way into 911 ownership, Porsche ownership, there's different ways into that, and it depends what kind of thing you want. If you just say, I just want to get into the Porsche ownership, my problem with that is a Cayenne will get you in, but Cayenne will get you in without, it'll get you into buying, I can't string a sentence together. It will get you into Porsche ownership on a budget, but it won't get you the driving thrill, but it will get you the Porsche bills. So yes. So hang on, I'm just trying to work out where I am. Oh yeah. So I would say don't do that. But what you could do is buy a Boxster. I would so buy a Boxster if I had the money, just to try it. The 2.5 I'd want. Boxster S, I would like to think that it's a similar driving experience to this, but with better balance maybe. You're not kind of stopping, you're not going to get that pendulum effect. But with the 2.5, I just feel like you'd just be able to exploit the performance and really enjoy it. But anyway, there was a whole lot of people there. I wanted to be able to say, oh, with cars that you'd think, you know, easily get into 911 ownership, but a lot of them, some of them bought their cars recently and they bought them for decent prices, but today's decent prices aren't great prices from yesterday. Oh my god, there is like a 1967 Porsche, you know, just like abandoned by the side of the road that it's been broken down. Whoever that is, I'm sorry that's happened. I wish I could have stopped and helped, but I can't because I don't know anything. Also, I've got a bad back, so I can't even push it. So that was really good. But yeah, some of the cars were of a price even 18 months ago that is no longer available. So if someone said, I want to get into Porsche ownership and I've got 11 grand, you'd struggle to get a really good one. But you got to look at it and go, I just want one that works. So that's a way of looking at it. I want one that works and gives me the driving pleasure, and anything else is a bonus. You're not going to lose money on it. But a lot of people just get hung up on. They do so much research. They get hung up on, I want it to go up in value and I want it to be worth X tens of thousands of pounds in 5 years. Forget that. Buy one that you can afford, that gives you the driving pleasure, and you won't lose money. And I don't think you can ask for any more if you're a car enthusiast and you're a Porsche enthusiast. So that was all good. It'd be great to work with Lee Sibley on something in the future about 996s, or just buying a classic Porsche or a 996. Obviously he's an established YouTube person, whereas I'm not. So I mean, what would there be in it for him? The other thing, I'm going to go off on another tangent now. Other drivers kind of post-lockdown thing, fucking dicks. Like, just honestly, just the amount of people just firstly not paying attention to what they're doing and just chopping and changing lanes and almost like, I feel like, are you deliberately trying to crash into me, kind of thing. And then there's also the ones who are. So I was trying to pull out of a junction, a notorious junction locally where you can't see anything, so you have to edge out. And I thought, you know what? And I was trying to turn right, so I thought I'm going to edge out so I can see cars coming from my right. But I won't look to the left because I'm not crossing into that lane yet, and I don't want something coming down here fast and hitting me. So I edged out a little bit, but there's a woman coming the other way wanting to turn right, and she could have got around me. So I stopped as I edged out a little bit so I could see. There she was, wanting to turn right, swearing away, like gesticulating and everything. She could get around me. The easiest thing for her to do would have been to just let me out. And I appreciate that she's under no obligation to let me out. Just would have been nice etiquette. So she went round me to turn right, didn't slow down, didn't anything, just gesticulating, swearing, all that, all the way around, and then left me stranded in the middle of the road. So a van is coming the other way. He could have got round me easily, just a little zigzag round. Sat there swearing at me. And I'm like, oh, come on, people. So yeah, it just made me think, God, what the f*** is wrong with people? So I'm just on a bit of a downer about people at the moment. There's a Porsche Cayenne in front of me with a weird private plate. They're so big. And there's a whole thing people talk about, you know, someone said getting into Porsche ownership and you can get a Cayenne for like $3,000. You can probably get one for less. Why would you get one? I have been keeping an eye on 912 prices, just in case I have to sell it. I don't want to sell it, but I'm hoping I won't have to. But yeah, I do need to treat my YouTube channel as some kind of business, just to, you know, just to reach more people. I'm not going to make money, so, you know, when people think, oh, you know, I'm trying to do something there where I can earn money, even if I hit 1,000 subscribers, which I won't, or 4,000 watch hours, and I could turn monetization on, it wouldn't give me an income. I don't even think it would give me any money at all. It wouldn't even give me, you know, petrol money. Petrol money for my milk runs would be great, but it's not even going to do that. And I think there's also a thing about, I think in the US there's greater potential to earn money, simply because of the way that advertising works and the way that YouTube works and the audience. In the US you've got such a bigger audience, and you've got a bigger selection of cars, and you've got all that stuff. So yeah, there's a guy in a Skoda Citigo really giving it the beans, and there's a person in a Q5 in front of me driving slowly, and and all I want to do is just get back into that lane. So I'm just going to get stuck. Right, here we go. Just want to get past these people and back into the Slowly. Here we go. So anyway, that was it. Fried eggs. Didn't make any videos. Only took a couple of photos. I'll put those on Instagram. And the fan is fixed. Temperature is good. And there'll be another update coming because I need to get a little bit more work done on the car. It's just maintenance. It's not something broken or anything like that. So I'll give an update on that. I'm still trying to get myself a drive in a 2.5 Boxster, but I don't know anybody who's got one. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I might go to Podium Place again just because it was nice, and I might try and arrange to meet somebody there. Just someone I don't know who's in the Porsche community and 911 community, just to meet somebody and do something different. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe, hit like. I'm trying to edge slowly towards 1,000 subscribers, which I'm getting nowhere near, if I'm honest. It's not happening. I used to average not a decent amount, but some subscribers a month, but it's kind of fallen off a cliff. So my own fault because I didn't manage it, but I'm trying to manage it better, so there'll be more videos, but again, it'll just be me. It's more of a video blog rather than any kind of insight into anything anymore. But I'm still in my £6,500 911 that I bought in the very recent past, less than 2.5 years ago, and I think there's still a way into 911s. If I saw a 911 for sale that I thought, oh my god, that's an absolute bargain, I'd probably still buy it. I'd borrow the money. I can't pay the money back because I haven't got a job. I need to do something about that. Yeah. I'll have a think. But anyway, yep. Thank you for watching. All the comments have been really greatly appreciated. So as I said, hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll catch you on the next milk run. Thanks for watching.